They actually thought I wasn't going to play again. They were like, you're done. Like, I had concussion for a month. I have swelling in my neck and my back sprained.
That's what the doctors told Melissa Canizalez just after a corner kick collision in 2014 while playing at New Mexico State University.
I saw it and I went up for it and I headed it out, but as I went up in the air, one girl came in this way and my teammate came in this way. And basically they smushed me in between them and my neck and back spazzed out and snapped. And I fell to the ground and then I tried to get up, but then I got the rush of everything and then I fell back down to the ground. My hands went numb, my body went numb, I couldn't feel anything. I just wanted my parents. That's the first thing that went through my head I was thinking of my parents immediately. I was just like, where's my mom, where's my dad? That's the first thing that went through my mind immediately.
She was then medevaced from Las Cruces, New Mexico, to El Paso, Texas.
It was very scary. I was kind of in and out of consciousness constantly. And then next thing I know, I'm in a hospital bed with a neck brace on. I did MRI, CTs, everything possible for 4 or 5 hours.
It didn't take long for her mom, Mercedes, to make the 14-hour drive from her hometown in Las Vegas to be by her daughter's side in El Paso. The rehab would be a completely different story.
I'd wake up about 7 a.m. I'd get dressed. Sometimes at the beginning, my mom stayed with me, so she would help me get dressed because I couldn't move. My body was really sore. My roommates, who were my teammates as well, would help me get dressed.
Eventually, Canizalez made a return to the field, but it was halfway across the country in Greensboro, North Carolina. After a junior season with the Spartans, the crafty midfielder received an unexpected call to try out for the women's national team of her parents' native country, El Salvador. Even though Canizalez has been born and raised in the United States, El Salvador has always been her home.
For anyone who's Spanish, your culture's everything. You're so proud of where you're from. It's everything to you.
So when Canizalez learned she made the national team, it was a monumental moment for her family, especially her dad, Danilo, a former soccer player himself, who instilled the passion he had for the game to his daughter.
I have the most immense love for my dad in the world. Anyone who knows me, I will always tell him my dad's my best friend in the whole wide world. And for me to go back to my country and put my dad's last name on my back and represent my family is the greatest thing ever.
That love made Melissa's phone call home with the news of making the national team incredibly special.
Dad, I have some great news for you. He's like, what? And I was like, I made the national team. And he was just he stayed quiet for a second. And he starts doing this weird screaming thing. And he's like, yes, I'm so proud of you. See, I knew you could do it. And just goes on a whole rampage of I love you, I'm so proud of you. And it was awesome because my dad is just an amazing person. So I love whenever he's happy.
Melissa will have a chance to make her dad proud once again early next year when the El Salvador women's national team takes part in qualification for the 2018 CONCACAF Women's Championship, which is the first step towards participation in the Women's World Cup in 2019.
It's insane. It's something when you're a kid you always dream of, and then when it's in front of you, it's hard to believe.